It's a very gracious offer. I can't accept.
Look, all you have to do is say yes.
I just escaped from jail. The police are looking for me.
Well, that's the reason you should stay here.
You'd be harboring a criminal.
No, my understanding is we'd be harboring an innocent man.
Boy, he must really love you. He believes everything you tell him.
I know.
Look, if you go out there on your own, they're going to track you down sooner or later, right?
Yeah, well, that's just a chance I'll have to take.
And you need to find your wife and your ex-partner and this lawyer guy. I have the money. I have the connections to help you do that.
Oh, Josh, no, I couldn't possibly.
You saved Riva's life. I want to help you. Just let me.
Hey, I saw my car. You're back.
Yeah, I didn't want to add grand theft to my list of crimes.
We're trying to get him to stay with us until we can prove his innocence.
Yeah, which I declined.
And we're not going to take no for an answer.
Riva, that's a nice offer, but won't it be a little crowded with our guest in the pool house?
Well, is she talking about the woman?
She's just staying out there until we can figure out how to help her.
Help her?
Yeah.
She almost killed Riva. Buy her a one-way ticket out of town. Get rid of her.
It's not as simple as that.
Well, it sounds pretty simple to me.
Well, actually, Riva and I were talking about that exact thing when you arrived, and we still have some things we gotta say to her.
Yeah, but not before you tell us you're going to stay. And you know me well enough to know that I don't take no for an answer.
Well, I guess I don't have a choice.
None whatsoever.
But if it looks like things aren't working out...
It's going to work.
Great. Great. Why don't we go finish our talk then? Excuse us.
I don't get it. Why is he trying to help the woman that almost killed Riva?
Michelle's got a guy. His name is Jesse.
Jesse. So, Rick, if my memory serves correctly, that's somebody that you wanted to kill at one particular point.
True. What?
Yeah, I didn't give the guy a chance.
Don't talk about understatement.
I'll give him my love, will you? I will. Oh, that's the hospital. Excuse me. You got paged? Yeah. Well, I guess I'll take that as my cue, too. So, I'm out of here, Dad.
David? Hey, bud. Nice seeing you.
Great seeing you. We'll catch up, man.
All right.
Okay?
Sure.
Have a good day.
You too. Well, so, how's your love life? You got 2 or 3 back at home?
Nah, I'm actually not seeing anybody at the moment.
You stick around long enough, we'll fix that.
Thanks anyway, Buzz. I sort of like it this way.
Loneliness is a high for you, is that it?
Hey, Buzz, I called earlier about those papers I left here.
Oh, the red folder. It's back there. I'll get it.
Great. Wow, look who's here.
David, I gotta go. I will keep you updated on your dad.
Hey, thanks, Rick. I appreciate it. Look, about last night.
Look, if you're about to apologize for being a complete jerk, save your breath, okay?
Well, actually, I was going to apologize, but you can forget it.
Hello, Rick.
Hey, Ross.
Oh, yeah. I never got a chance to thank you for what you did for Jason.
Ross, I didn't pull Jason out of the jacuzzi. Unfortunately, Ben's the man you have to thank.
How many ways do I have to say this, Ben? You are not welcome here.
I just came by to deliver a present.
I don't want anything from you, Ben. And if you remember, I gave away your last present.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but this one's for Jason. I just wanted to see how he felt. You can't object to that.
What I object to is you skulking around this house waiting for my husband to leave and using this very transparent excuse to get in here.
No.
What? Isn't there restraining enough to keep you away from here? What do I have to do? Do I have to call the police? What do I have to do, Ben?
That restraining order was null and void the minute you stepped into my hotel room. Not to mention the fact that if I wasn't at the barbecue, Jason would be cooked.
You did a very good thing.
Yeah, well, I like kids.
Yeah. But you couldn't stop there, could you? You had to keep going in on Ross. I mean, when is this gonna end, Ben?
Well, that was precisely why I was skulking around outside there. I don't want another scene with him.
And I don't want to be having this one with you.
Well, as hard as you may find this to believe, I am here out of concern for Jason.
You're right, I don't buy it.
There's an old proverb, I think it's Chinese or something, but it basically says that once you save someone's life, you are bound to them forever. I am bound to Jason. And, by extension, to you.
What is it, Ross? What's wrong? You okay?
Yes, it's just that the case that I'm working on is a tough one.
Oh, don't worry about it, Ross. You'll ace it, I'm sure. I'm picking up Kevin 8 o'clock on Saturday, right?
Oh, yes. Yes, we'll have him ready for you.
All right, great. I'll see you then.
Okay.
Look, let me try this again. I was out of line yesterday. Now, your relationship with Griffin is none of my business. I was worried about my father. I took it out on you, and I'm sorry.
Your father's illness is no excuse for acting like a 2-year-old.
That's strike 2, lady. And with me, 2 is out.
Oh, here you go.
Thanks a lot. Can I use your phone?
You, the one you pay for, you can.
Okay.
Man, that woman has major attitude problem.
I don't know. I think the gams make up for the attitude.
I can't believe I'm listening to a man who uses the word gams.
I gotta tell you, Hart, I've had it with you and your little sidekick running my life.
I just want to make sure you stay healthy.
Right, for the sake of the baby.
Yes, Dinah.
All right, well, can't you see how much it upsets me having Cassie around? Huh?
Well, maybe if you treated her with just that much decency.
I am connected to this baby, so when I get upset, she gets upset, and I know that you know that, but you insist on dragging Cassie along with you. So I'm really beginning to wonder how much you care about this baby.
I care a lot about this baby, and don't ask me that again.
A funny way of showing it.
What do you think I'm doing here, huh? You had a scare with this baby. That's why I'm here. That's why I didn't go with her. Now, I am not gonna let anything happen to this child, okay?
Right, but the child's mother can just go to hell, I suppose.
Oh. I have been honest with you from day one about how I feel. About you, about Cassie, and about this baby.
Well, I'm actually honored that I made the list.
You know what? You know what? I'm not gonna get sucked into this, Dinah. I'm not gonna fight with you.
I know what you want. You just want me to shut up and take my vitamins and drink my milk and eat my veggies.
Yeah, and not get worked.
Yeah, you don't want anything to happen to this receptacle for your precious child. You don't even look at me like I'm a person anymore.
Stop.
I'm just an incubator. I'm a holding tank.
Stop using this baby as an excuse to make something between us that isn't there. And it won't be.
Okay, well, how about if there was no baby between us?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
What?
What if she were never born?
Don't say that.
Because that could very easily be arranged for you.
I've been torn about this thing from the very beginning. I thought when you came back it'd finally be over, but obviously it's not. And the weird thing is, when I found out that she had done what she did to you, I wanted to kill her. And now I can't stand the thought of her being out in that pool house all by herself, like a caged animal, like she did to you.
And that's because you're cursed with a very big heart.
Well, it's not helped me get through to her, has it?
You know, Joshua, no matter what we decide to do or how we decide to handle this, I think I should be the one to deal with her.
No, I can't do that to you.
No, I think it's the best way.
Reva, no.
She loves you, Joshua. Or at least she thinks she does, and it's pretty much the same thing.
Well, if that's true, that would make me the one to deal with her, wouldn't it?
No, that's exactly the reason why you shouldn't.
You don't think that I feel something for her. You're not thinking that, are you?
Love, no. But guilt, a tremendous amount, and that hardly makes you a disinterested party. Just go along with me on this, please.
That's why he doesn't want to go public with this, because he doesn't want to hurt the children.
It sounds to me like he's trying to protect his guest.
Josh has been involved with this from the beginning, before I or anyone else knew about it. It's understandable why